Welcome to GiGi's Playhouse, Chicago.
Today I'm here with Jennifer and Grace, the two staff members at GiGi's Playhouse, Chicago. Keep watching to watch their interviews. Well, thanks for coming on here, Jennifer.
Thank you for having me.
Can you first introduce yourself and your role here at GiGi's Playhouse?
Yes. So my name is Jennifer. I'm the program coordinator here at GiGi's Playhouse. I've been here about 3 years, and prior to that, I did volunteer for about a year as well. And going into probably my 4th year here, so yeah, quite some time.
Wow, that is so cool. Yeah. So, how did you find out about GiGi's Playhouse?
GiGi's Playhouse. Well, actually, during my undergrad at the University of Illinois in Chicago, I had an opportunity to kind of venture into the community for a specific class, and I came across GiGi's Playhouse on my way home. So I thought, what better place? So I kind of popped in and signed up for their tutoring program as well as their teen programming. Kind of came right in and haven't stopped since. So it's been pretty amazing getting to know the families and getting to know the participants that walk through the door. So yeah, ever since then, I felt like I couldn't leave.
Oh my gosh, Lisa Lynn, like, what was your mindset like as you just like drove by and decided to come in? Like, did you know about GiGi's Playhouse before, or like, what was that all like?
I looked into it, so I did go on their website and kind of looked up and see kind of what their mission was and what they were representing. So that kind of attracted me more. Then I kind of walked right in and came to their volunteer orientation, learned about the different opportunities that I can get involved in. I also knew that I wanted to take a path as an occupational therapist. So I thought, what better way than coming into GiGi's Playhouse and being able to have that experience, that one-on-one experience with participants. I never had any connection with individuals with Down syndrome, so I didn't know exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
But I do got to say that I was blown away in the best way.
Yeah. So well, you said like you started volunteering for a year. So then how did you start working as a staff member after that? And like, what was your mindset like going into that new position?
So I was just finishing my courses for my undergrad, and I remember being here late one night, and I was, told about a position that opened up here, and I thought, wow, that's a great opportunity. I'd love to be a bigger part of GiGi's Playhouse. I knew already before even applying for this position that I wanted to continue to be here, even if it was just as volunteer.
Yeah.
I knew that I wanted to stay connected to the family, stay connected to the participants, and all the volunteers here were great. So I knew that I wasn't leaving anyways.
Yeah.
So when I heard about this position opening up, I automatically was like, yes, I want to do this. I had some experience with the programs, more with teens and young adults. So once I got to experience the babies and the kids, I was completely sold. So I was like, I'm hoping that I get it. And of course, I was lucky enough to get it, and been able to continue to work with a lot of the families and everything. So it's been a life-changing role for sure.
Wow. Yeah, that is really cool. So, what does your position as the program coordinator at GiGi's entail? And can you describe like what the experience has been like working here at GiGi's Playhouse?
Yeah, the experience has been, again, life changing. I'm in charge of a lot of course, the programs that happen here and making sure the volunteers are here for these programs and finding those volunteers, as well as educating those students that do come in. We get plenty of students from different universities that are looking to come into the fields of either occupational therapy, physical therapy, special education. So I kind of oversee some of the students that come in here for those particular programs when they're working on their capstone or fieldwork experiences. So that's been a really great part of this position, being able to continue to teach them and how to work with our participants in our community here. The programs have been so amazing. I've learned so much from the little ones that come in. We notice that the families are what gets the best outcome from the programs themselves.
Yeah.
They kind of unite together, make a little force, and get to know each other a little bit better, and what's going on in their journey. um, I do know too that some of our other programs, like the younger programs too, it's just been amazing to watch them grow throughout the times, and the one-on-ones as well. I feel like that's kind of where I've learned the most, of being one-on-one with a participant, of learning so much more of what they can do, and it's been amazing. So yeah.
What is your favorite thing about working at GiGi's Playhouse?
Well, tons of things for sure, but my favorite thing of that I've from GiGi's Playhouse in general is pretty much working with the participants. I mean, that's definitely a big thing. I learn so much from them, more than they know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I learn from them every single day. I've learned about new ways to just do something different and look at things differently. Um, I also love that um, we were able to grow our Hispanic community here. So there is, and that's kind of another part I should have mentioned of taking on this position. I did notice that there was just a big population here of the Hispanic community that needed just a little bit more of translation, and translating the resources that they have and that Gigi has to offer. So that's been a big thing, and continued the way, and now we have so many people from different parts of the world coming through our doors, and that I'm able to help, and that Gigi's is able to help in general too. So it's been nice communicating with those families, and also just becoming more than just people who walk through the door, but more like friends and family to myself.
What is one thing you didn't expect about Down syndrome, the community, or GiGi's Playhouse?
Well, it's real funny because we put this on our volunteer orientation slide, and we say it to so many people so many times that you're prepared to be amazed. And I guess when I was doing my volunteer orientation in the very beginning, I didn't really focus on that too much. But then I went back, and after doing, because I helped run some of those orientations as well, and after looking back on them, I'm like, oh my gosh, every time I'm prepared to be amazed, and I'm always amazed and just in shock of the growth, and knowing that they're capable of doing it, and you just kind of come in with this mindset too, where you're just like, okay, well, let's see if this works out, and at the end of it, you're just like, wow, I'm blown away. I'm blown away of like everything that they've done and accomplished, and our families in general as well. And that Gigi's has accomplished. Gigi's has grown so much throughout the years. I mean, even just when I first started, this is pre-pandemic, things were a lot different, and in that short amount of time, it's just grown so much, and it's continued to grow immensely.
Finally, do you have any advice for viewers who may want to start getting involved in the Down syndrome community or GiGi's Playhouse specifically, but don't have a personal connection or experience like you?
Well, I say just do it, because I didn't have any personal connection to the Down syndrome community, or Gigi's in general. Um, it was more of just kind of looking into. I think the mission was the biggest thing. I saw what they were, representing, and everything that I kind of followed up on. I did my research, so I feel like everybody should do the research, because sometimes it may not be for everybody.
Yeah.
But it was a really good place where I want to say I've learned the most I've ever learned, probably more than a classroom. Definitely learned so much. So, I mean, I really say go for it. Attend the orientations, come in, ask those questions. We always have people walking through the doors and just coming in and asking those questions of like, hey, what is this place? Like, hey, like, what, who do you serve? And, it's okay not to know. We're here to teach, we're here to educate, and, provide those resources and spread the awareness. So, definitely do it. Take the shot, and definitely do it.
Wow. Yeah, that is very encouraging. Okay, thank you so much for doing this interview with me.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
For more information about Gigi's Playhouse Chicago, feel free to visit our website, gigisplayhousechicago.org/Chicago, or give us a call at 773-583-7529.